So it's May 15th. I work at a school, and then today they had like seniors versus like teacher night because the seniors are graduating. So it's a pretty like lax day, but they were also doing like their end of the year projects, which is like on money matters, which has to do with them trying to figure out how to like manage their money, which is, by the way, we did something sort of like that when I was in high school. But I should have taken that into account because right now, as we're seeing, it's not going so well. So what I'm gonna do is, I did say I was gonna talk about like classes that I'm gonna take or something, or just things in general. But right now I just want to talk about my Pride and Prejudice book collection. So let's get on with that. Like get the little stickers off so that way I can show like the covers of all of the ones. Yeah. This is a little harder than I thought it was gonna be. So I'll be back to show y'all all of, able to take off all of like the markers and stuff, and I'll start showing them. So they're all Pride and Prejudice in like different forms or just different like copies, you know. This is an older book, and as we know, it's by Jane Austen. So I start with this one, Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, a Penguin classic. This one, isn't she gorgeous? Let me see if I can let you guys know when it was published. This one was published, you know, you'd think it'd be on here, but no. Okay, so it's not. I mean, like printed when it was printed, but here it is. And you know how old it is? The ISBN numbers are like right there, not like on the little barcode thing. So this is one of them. Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. It's a Signet classic. Isn't it pretty? It's a little worn, but it's pretty. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. A Bantam classic. Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice. They'll all be the same, with a new introduction by Margaret Drabble. I like this one. They're all Pride and Prejudice, but I'll still have to say it. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. An introduction and notes by Carol Howard. It's a Barnes & Noble's classic. We got Dover Drift Study Edition, Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice, the complete work, and the comprehensive study guide. Jane Austen, It's Green, with a new afterword by Eloisa James. Signet classic. Really love that it's green and pink. Pride and Prejudice, an old one. An enriched classics edition. This one also has the ISBN like right here, and it usually has like a barcode and stuff. This one doesn't even have a barcode. That's how old it is. Okay, now we're gonna go to like a semi-new version. So this is enriched classics. Pride and Prejudice includes detailed explanatory notes and an overview of key themes and more. So for like teachers, if you guys want to do that. Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice, a more modern take to it, I guess. Yeah. And then like here in big green letters, it says, it is a truth of universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife, which is the line that everyone quotes. Pride and Prejudice, Jane Austen, Chartwell Classics. Okay, this is not Pride and Prejudice, but it is by Jane Austen, and a friend gave it to me. Emma, isn't it gorgeous? So it's with it, and I forgot it was with them. Okay, Pride and Prejudice, edited by Donald Gray, a Norton Critical Edition, the 3rd edition. Pride and Prejudice. Beautiful cover. Basic. Okay, now we're going into the more recent ones with like, I don't know, like do translations and stuff like that. Or another take. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. How to get it. Now we go into like the Spanish version of it because of course I had to get Spanish version of it. Orgullo y Prejuicio por Jane Austen. Penguin Classic. Okay, this one I bought at Barnes and Noble a while back. I loved it because it was green. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen includes authoritative introduction, notes, and more. This is another like version of it. It's kind of like Pride and Premeditation. So Pride and Prejudice gets a murder mystery makeover in this new series based on Jane Austen's most beloved books. I had to get it. Murder. And the book that started it all. There are so many other like versions that I could get that I'm like looking to see to get. But this is the one that started it all over. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. This is a gorgeous book. And I was given it by my English 3 teacher when I was graduating. Yeah. Dear Anahi, I have enjoyed teaching you this year in AP3 and being the United Team's helper sponsor. I know you'll be a great student where I went. This is one of my favorite books, so I hope you enjoyed it. This is the first time I was gifted like a book where somebody was like, hey, I think you would like this. And I did. Granted, I have enough. You know, it's gorgeous. Look at it. And I also bought this. Isn't it like a gorgeous book and it's in Spanish? And I'm so excited for it because I need more Spanish books. Well, I hope you guys like that. So it's nothing about like learning today because usually it's like the guide of learning. I did draw something which I might upload. I tried doing like a facial structure like the Loomis method. But that would be sort of like in progress day because my goal is to like draw a lot during the summer so I can improve more. And yeah, thank you. If you guys want to see, I'm just a nerd trying to figure out my classics, you know.